Fellini. We talked about.
We talked about that when he died.
Yeah, 8.5. 8.5 being a watershed picture where it's just stopped. Everything that came before is now changed. You know, I tried to show my young daughter 8.5. She's now 17. At the age of 16, I said, I have to show you 8.5 because it's very important to me in 1963 when I first saw it. But then I realized that I couldn't just show her 8.5. It wouldn't mean anything in terms of style. I had to start somewhere else.
8.5, his most personal film?
On the surface, I think.
Yeah.
You see, I think his films were all extremely personal. 8.5, I mean, La Dolce Vita was the set piece. It was 3 hours long. There were episodes. There was no story. And there was a major break with a major stylistic break with his previous films, Nights of Cabiria, Vitelloni, Il Bidone, and La Strada. So when he made 8.5, he went about 10 light years further, more than anybody else, I think, to another level, another perception. 8.5 was so extraordinary. I remember seeing it on 57th Street at the Festival Theater as soon as it opened, and trying to capture it. I went home and drew pictures from it. Luckily, I had seen it about 4 weeks before I shot my very first short film at NYU. And I just wanted to capture, first of all, the camera movement. Always keep the camera moving because it became choreography in the way the camera moves and the camera moving in and out. The use of blacks, very strong blacks against white, the contrasts, the cutting back and forth through time and memory and dreams. At first we tried to study the film after seeing it for the first time to try to figure out what was going on. And then you realize you don't have to because it's very simple, really. You know, of course, some of the public was confused when I walked out of the theater that night. A woman was standing in the street trying to get a taxi. She goes, "Did you just see that film?" I said, "Yes." She said, "What did you think of it?" I thought it was great. She goes, "Well, I don't think it was very good. Maybe some good photography." She said, "That's about all. I don't understand what the hell it's about." Yes. But you know, but it became extremely famous, and it really is still to this day a film that a lot of people can learn from. Totally a fantasy. Yes, he has his wife and his mistresses and his mother and his aunts all living all together and all attending him. Yes.